YouTube, welcome back into the woods. It's winter is upon us. As you can see, all the trees have dropped the leaves, got a lovely browns, greens, yellows on the floor. All your mushrooms are out. It's around 9 degrees centigrade here. A lovely sunny afternoon. It was due for a bit of rain, probably get some tomorrow, but for today we're doing okay. Julie's set a tent up, I'm hammocking tonight. I've decided I do love hammocking, so I thought, yeah, tonight gonna get the hammock up, so I'll show you that. We've hiked in with our trusty backpacks. I use a Fjällräven Kajka 65. Julie's is an Osprey Atmos 65. Both great packs. Julie's is a women's fit. The Fjällräven is made of like their G1000 type of material. It's got beech slats for the frame. I don't know whether you can see that there. Lovely comfortable pack, and because it's so wet, what I've done is I'm being a little bit I'm glamping a little bit, so I've brought me one Tigris big chair, so it'll be nice and comfy this evening, get a fire going, stuff like that. The woods are lovely this evening. I say this evening, it's only afternoon, it's only about 2 o'clock, but the woods are lovely at the moment, so keep watching and we'll show you what goes on. I was going to try to tie this to the tree behind the camera, but it's a bit too far, and I'm just going to make a quick peg and put it there, I think. So crack on with it. Nothing special, just a little fork stick with the pointy end. So what we're doing now is we're putting some aluminium toggles through the tree straps, and then I grab my whoopee sling and literally just pop it around there, and that's where we'll be tying our hammock to. Bomb proof. So that's the hammock clipped in. All we've got to do now is adjust our whoopee slings just to bring it to the right height. Hammock's in, tarps up. Next thing, just to make it ultra cozy, we're going to bung an underquilt on it and get my sleeping bag in it. So here we are. I've got the Bushcraft UK underquilt there. It's probably the prototype for the DD. In the hammock itself, I've got my blacks, what's it called? It's a 400 fill sleeping bag that lives in there. Got my little pouch up there for my phone and stuff. Rucksack's in the corner. Beautiful sunset. A couple more people setting up. The Liam over there from Red Fox Bushcraft. You've seen him before. Julie's here.
And Christmasing.
And she's Christmasing. If you look, there's all sorts of things happening in the woods. Little Christmas lights. She's got baubles everywhere. This is going to be fun later. Niall's just setting up in the corner there. You'll be seeing more of him in some of the videos. Yeah, look at that though, what a place. Sunset behind his camp, nice one Niall. And this is the woodland. Lovely little quiet woodland. Mainly young beech and alder, little bit of ash, little bit of lime. Lovely. Oh, look what else she's got.
It's still bushcraft, I've made it.
Yeah, okay. It's still bushcraft. There you go. What we're doing over here is we might get a little bit of rain tonight, so I'm going to throw up a DD 4x4 tarp just so that if it does, everybody can jib under. We'll have the fire out there somewhere. It'll be great, warm, toasty dry, everybody happy. Well, the 4x4 is nearly up. Just got this one tent peg to make. Little trick I learned off the late great Mors Kachansky. God rest his soul. When you're cutting something about thumb thick, if you just grab your knife and just give it a couple of good whacks, there you go, comes off. This works for green wood and dry wood, and even if it doesn't come off like that did, some of them they'll, you know, you can't actually see the end fall off. What happens then is if you break it, it generally breaks with you know, a clean cut, so you can then just trim the end off. Great little trick, I use it a lot, and a great man. Well, that's the camp near enough set up. We've got the tarp up, Niall's set up, Julie's ground dwelling tonight. I'm going to have a night in the tarp, in the hammock rather. Graham's at the back there doing his thing, so all we've got now is, I mean, there's plenty of wood in this woodland to be fair, but we like to bring our own, so I've got a boot full of wood in the car, so we're going to go up and get that, and it saves sort of like taking out all the natural resources around here. Starting to lose the light a bit now. Julie's gathering up the some of the wood, got everything there ready to go. We've got the TJM Metalworks triple tree. I've got a little bit of dead wood, but yeah, everything's working out. Tarp's up. I've got some more wood for later should we need it. A little bit more under the visqueen there. So we've got plenty of wood to be going on with. And this is my little chopping station. I'm using the Fiskars X11 axe. The reason I use this axe, it's absolutely fantastic. If you look at the blade geometry, these cheeks are phenomenal. It absolutely blasts through wood, and it's all to do with those little ramps right at the back. I can heartily recommend it. I know it's fiberglass, not very bushcrafty, but if you're into chopping, if chopping wood is what you need to do, then that little monkey will punch well above its weight, well above. Well, it's gone properly dark. It's only about 4:30 in the evening, maybe 5 o'clock, and it's gone really dark. So it's time for a cuppa and something to eat. So we've got the fire going. Niall's just got back from shop.
Hello.
He's been over. Julie's getting very Christmassy. She's got a Christmas hat on and everything, and we're going to have a coffee. Lovely. Contact coffee, red on, ready to go. Got my brew, another kettle on for shortly. I'm using the TJM Metalworks cooking spike, I suppose it's called. I'll put a link in the description so you can find it, but it's got this lovely grate that works brilliant. I'll probably be cooking my steak on there later. It's got a frying pan around the corner here, and like a bail arm so that you can just put a kettle on. They're all adjustable, they're friction held, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm really looking forward to my steak. So it is dark, it is getting late, I've got my mates around me, I've noticed there's a few beers getting cracked open, so I think that's it from me tonight. See you all in the morning. I don't know whether if you can make these out. Julie's got some lovely Christmas lights up for our bushcrafty Christmas camp. Let's see if you can make some of them out. That's a little tent. There's a little fire on that one. Lanterns. Not sure what this one is. What's that one? Oh, it's a little table. Little table, that one. Yeah, cool. A little camper van. Where is it? There you go. They all light up. Good morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Just woke up. I've had an amazing sleep in the hammock. Got a little bit cold last night, down to 0-ish, but toasty warm. Really reticent to get up, but I will do in a moment. Start getting the fire ready, get breakfast on. Everybody's starting to stir now, so yeah, onwards and upwards with the day. Got a few things to show you today, so keep watching. I'll see you in a bit. Lovely morning. Julie's just getting up. Sun's coming up. Gorgeous. Niall's doing at the moment, something that you should always check before you put your tents and that up. I don't know whether you can see there, we've got a hanging widowmaker. It's not too heavy, but it'd still give you a clatter. And it's just off the side of where the where the tarp is. So we're going to try and get a little toggle over it with a bit of paracord, just pull it down. And then we're going to cut it up and use it for firewood because it's a nice piece of oak. Okay, so Niall's got the rope round. What he's going to do, he's going to pull it. There we go.
There we go. Good.
Lovely. And that is how you remove a widowmaker. Good shout. What are you up to, Julie?
I'm making a rug.
Awesome.
And it will be good, like for our, in front of our tents. We'll be able to, it's 100% wool, so it'll be fine near the fire and stuff, but it's just somewhere nice to be able to take your shoes off.
Cool.
When we're going in.
Like it.
It looks pretty.
Niall's being wood monkey today. He manages to get it from work, the scrap, rather than it going in the skip. So we've got lots of pine, bit of oak at the back, and he's been doing a grand job this morning. Got a little bit of kindling in there should we need it for tomorrow morning. That's just like little pine offcuts, like tongue and groove. And the man's a machine, look at him, absolute machine. There's Jason, and for those that haven't met him, this is Chester.
Hello.
There's Jason. Yeah. This is Chester, the bushcraft Ewok. Look at him.
He's been working hard all night.
He has been working hard all
Guard
night.
duty all night.
What he does is he gets up middle of the night and he patrols the whole camp, and he goes mooching around just to make sure that everybody's fast asleep where they should be. But now he's done his job, so he's under his blanket, happy as a sanding boy. Welcome back. It's day 2, and today what we're going to be making is wax discs. Now, I've been making these for years. They're like cleansing pads for your face, and you dip them in wax and you can tear them up and fluff them up inside, and they take a flame and they're great for starting fires. However, you can do it, but it's tough to get these going with a ferro rod. And also, when we're in the Arctic, you can imagine if you drop those in the snow, you'd have a hard time finding them. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use a little bit different recipe. Going to make them again, and I'm going to dye them red, so that I'll be able to differentiate them from just the normal wax discs. But also, if you drop them in the snow, there's half a chance that if you backtrack, you'll be able to find them. Let's get the fire lit. What we've done is we've lit the fire. In this little pot, I've got some paraffin wax. In here, I've got a block of paraffin wax. Old candles are great, especially if you get these big church candles and, you know, like the wick burns down and then you've got loads of candle left but no wick. So we're gently melting this off, and once it's all molten, I'm going to put in some red colourant. These are quite cheap, you can get them off Amazon. Give them a shake up. It says on the front, shake vigorously. So you shake it all up, add it to the wax, and then what the secret ingredient is a bit of barbecue lighting fluid. So we're going to take it off the heat, obviously, add a bit of that in, and then we're going to get our pads. I've got a little bit of greaseproof paper here that we can put down for them to cool on, and we'll give it a go. So like I say, it's an experiment. Don't know how well this will do, but with a bit of luck, it will go quite well. Right, I've added the colourant, and it's going a nice shade of red. The wax is all dissolved now, so I'm going to take it off the heat, and then we're going to add a little bit of barbecue fluid. There we go. I don't know the ratio. I'm going to try around about 50-50. So with a little luck, this should work. I've never been okay. Like I say, I've just eyeballed this. And now we're going to dip the cotton pads. Grab a load of these. It's as simple as that. This is the first batch, little experiment. So what we'll do is we'll allow the mixture to cool down in the pan, and then if I need to add a little bit more of the fluid, I can just simply melt it down again and we'll try again. So we'll see how this first batch goes. Well, the proof of the pudding, they say, is in the eating. So this is one of the normal what would you call them, wax discs. Just going to fluff it up a little bit, to try and catch a spark as best it can. Just on the edge. Let's see how we go. Just, there we go. Fluffy, fluffy. Let's see if it will catch.
Yeah. Well, this is really good. I like them to a bit of snug. This is enough. Yeah. But because it's colder, it's more plugged in.
As you can see, it's catching sparks, but it's not igniting. If I get a lighter out, you'll see that although they are a good flame extender, it takes quite a while for these to light. There we go. Finally, it's in. That was like 5-10 seconds with a lighter. Again though, as a flame extender, great. But if you've got a ferro rod, not so good. Okay, so we'll do away with you. There we go. And now we've got these. See, red, dyed red, or like an off pink if you like. We'll pull them apart a little bit, same as we did with the other one. And let's see if this one will take a spark. Well, I'd say that's a big yes. So what I'll do now is I'll make a ton more of these. We can take them to the Arctic, just melt the wax off my knife.
Yeah, because usually you bring
and performance wise, exactly the same as the other one. So I'm well happy. So I'd say about a 50-50 mix. I've just put the dye in because I'd like to be able to find them in the snow. But yeah, so I've still got some of the mix over there, so I'm just going to heat it up gently and make a load more. So if you want a decent flame extender that you can throw a fire steel spark at, 50-50 with normal household barbecue lighting fluid. This is home fire. I suppose anyone will do it, not the gel, the actual liquid. And be very careful, obviously it is, you know, flammable, so is the wax. So a very gentle flame, very gently melt the wax, and then 50-50. Get them in, job's a good in. Well, that's it for this video from Manchester Madventures. I've had a great time. I hope you've learned a few things. You've seen the camp. It's now Niall's birthday, so we're going to get on and party down with him, have a few beers, sit around the fire. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the instructional on the fire discs, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great weekend.